Hi guys, we're back with our train assembly and we're going to start working on the next part, which is the stack. So the stack, the original way to draw that was to take a profile halfway through and then revolve it. And with Onshape, what I find is a lot of times we get caught in it helping us with the constraints and things like that. So what I'm going to do here is show you different ways. So hopefully you've right-clicked on this, you've made it the body. You named it body. So you're going to go here and you're going to go to a create part studio. And we're going to go ahead and rename this stack. And we're just going to keep naming things as we go. So that's the first one. So to do the new technique, the way that I'm going to do it today, I'm going to go ahead and go sketch, go to top, click on circle. I can go to top too, just to make it easier so you can square up on your view cube. Go ahead and click and let's dimension this. And the dimension on this is a diameter of 0.5. And it's already in inches because we're still in our same piece, our same assembly. If you went into a new drawing, obviously you'd have to worry about your units, but I know mine are going to be inches. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to show you a couple different things we can do. This one, I'm going to do a plane. So I'm adding a plane above the existing one. And it's not tangent, it's going to be offset, so it goes straight up. And the distance from the bottom to that plane is going to be 1.5. And I'm going to hit OK. And I am going to do a circle. I'm going to sketch the circle now. This is kind of a weird way to do this, even in my own mind, but I kind of like it. Okay, so I'm going to make this circle, the diameter is 1.25. And then I'm going to hit check. And again, I'm always tying everything into the origin so they align up wonderfully. So look at what we got going on here. We have this cone. So to do what we need to do, the first thing we're going to do is extrude just a little bit. So we're going to go up and we're only going to go 0.25 and hit check. So that gives just a nice little extrude there. And then we're going to loft from this little one to the big guy here. So from the top of the extrude to the new circle that we made on the new plane. We're lofting, and actually because of the way this loft is, it's a cone. It doesn't matter if you click on this first or that first or this. Either way it's going to work. Hit check. Then I'm going to go right to an extrude, and I'm going to click on here. And that extrude is going to be 0.25. Oops, and I hit the enter before I got the 0.25 to actually work. Okay, I'm not done though. I'm going to click on this thing called draft, and I'm going to put it in as 15 degrees because it leans in a little bit. And I'm going to go, I don't know that goes in the right direction. See how it's sticking out? So instead I'm going to hit this little opposite direction thing, and then it sucks it back in. Hit check. Cool, right? Much easier than weird things tying into each other. To make the next thing, I'm going to do a drill hole, and the drill holes are different. Onshape has updated that stuff. But before we do that, I find it easiest to just go ahead and do a sketch, click on that plane, and then put a point that is aligned with the origin and hit check. So if you look, what I've done is I've just drawn a point on the center, which then means that I never have to worry about this aligning correctly. The other way we could have done it is with this thing here called the meat connector. That would have worked as well. So either one would work, but I'm going to go ahead and click on that point. And then these are the dimensions that you need for the cutout that goes in. So it goes in as a counter bore, and then the depth of that first little part is 0.375. The diameter is 0.375, and that's for the whole thing, the diameter. The counterbore diameter, the part where it's going to actually stick out, where like your screw head would come in to play, that's 0.875. That's that diameter. And the little tiny depth is at 0.375, and then the full depth is 1.5. So if you look, that's what I have for all of this stuff. So counterbore drilled 0.375, 0.375, 0.875, 0.375, 1.5, and I'm going to make this flat. I'm going to hit check, and that's it. The whole thing is built. Now, remember, we are making a toy. So I'm going to go ahead and go here, double click on this, and give it a cool color. I feel like maybe I should stick with this because then it's like I have the purple with the, you know what I'm doing, right? I got this going here and that going there. Might look kind of cool with the darker cyan. The other thing you could do that might be kind of cool is you can actually change the transparency. So let me show you. So see how that now it shows you all the different counterbore and dimensions that were involved with that? It's pretty neat. I like that too. Okay, so that is it for the stack. Make sure that you've changed the color. Make sure you have the name at the bottom so when we go to do the next one, you're not getting mixed up with all the different things you're doing. And that's it. All right, guys, great job.